XRP Ripple Clarity Act update April 18th. This changes everything. This is NC Hammer Crypto. My name is Neil. Keeping technical analysis short and sweet as always. Like, subscribe, become a member, blah, blah, blah. If you become a member, you get high ROI coins before they take off, and 50% of your donations go to save animals' lives. Let's get into the TA. This is XRP video, and we see here on crypto's chart that it's not looking very good. If we take this red downward trend line, which is essentially our centerfold, we are looking to see if we can maintain support above this area and try and get a little bit more consolidation, working our way towards this black downward trend line. The blue vertical upward line is the Clarity Act needs to be passed before this date, or else we're in for a brutal year in 2026 with a major market manipulation. With the war that's going on and everything that is happening within the world, there's a lot of things going back and forth, but we see that we can work on multiple things at once. Donald Trump was taking over Venezuela, trying to buy Greenland, attacking Iran, all these different things. But at the same time, they have the Clarity Act that is waiting to go through. And they've been on hold for the past couple of days, I guess a week or so. And on April 18th, they are bringing it back to the table, and it's more or less on the bank side. The bank is doing their revalidating and trying to put a new, um, I guess, law into place before this is actually approved or denied. And what you can see here in this news supply crashing on Coinbase, news on TradingView, is that they're stating that everybody is waiting on the Clarity Act, just like I am explaining. The people are moving their XRP off of Coinbase specifically because Coinbase is wanting to earn high APY for the people and is holding back on the Clarity Act that needs to be passed. It's good on Coinbase's part, in my opinion, because if they're not looking out for the people, who is? But they are moving their money because they are stating that Coinbase is earning a massive amount of money from people holding their XRP in Coinbase's platform. It's a major thing. I personally removed some XRP to earn passive income while we are waiting for the Clarity Act to be passed because, in my opinion, I believe that when the Clarity Act is passed, we are going to start seeing a reversal. It's not going to be a massive immediate reversal, but when we get out of this channel and over the 200 EMA, we could see an easy push up to 250, maybe fill out a right shoulder for an inverse head and shoulders, and then start our push up back towards its previous all-time high around the $3.65. With that being said, that can take some time, so I am using different platforms to earn passive income, and XRP can earn up to 9% on Nexo. There's a reference link in the description below, but I think you need to be holding at least $5,000 in crypto to start earning some pretty massive yields through that company. But that reference link leads you directly to the page, and you can start earning some passive rewards with that company. That's besides the waypoint. We're talking about the Clarity Act and its importance because on this blue line date, that is, whether it's approved or denied. If it is denied, we will see XRP in consolidation for a while, whether it's crossing this downward trend line or working within this fair value gap, these two red lines here, around 80 to 90 cents up to around $1.35. But right now, a lot of people are still looking at buying more and more XRP because its supply is getting limited. People removing their XRP from Coinbase, storing it on a private ledger, using Nexo, using Flare, storing their XRP in different locations to earn high APY, while Coinbase is denying the Clarity Act because Coinbase, not only do they want their people to be earning a high APY, they also want to earn a high APY as well. And the banks bringing in the Clarity Act on April 18th with what they had revised and how they are going to negotiate between what banks will give for stablecoin APY, what Coinbase and other entities can give for their stable coins. Hopefully something is figured out within these upcoming weeks. They say after Easter Sunday, everything's going to be set in stone, approved. We're still waiting. We are waiting with XRP, but if you haven't been stacking, now is a better time than ever. Whether we get the pullback and consolidation, we are more than likely not going to be coming back down here to 56 cents because we pushed up to 350 and then got manipulated. You can clearly see the manipulation October 10th right here off this major wick off. But even though we are in consolidation, we can expect a potential reversal before April 29th, strictly due to the Clarity Act and what the revisions are going to be. Maybe Coinbase will accept it, maybe somebody else will deny it. We're going to have to see how this plays out these next couple weeks. Hopefully there's some good news so I can give you guys a better update of what is yet to come. But for those of you who are not a member, I see all the analytics. I can't get the teeny boppers who are watching OnlyFans to watch my channel. But for everybody else, including the females watching, shout out to you guys for doing trading. It's the best way to make your money work for you without doing a whole bunch of effort. As long as you are following the strategy, XRP, XCN, whatever coin you guys are following along with me, the strategy I use gives you the best risk to reward ratio. So your risk is minimalized, your reward is maximized. And hopefully, for those of you who are members, have been heeding my opinion as I am not a financial advisor and have been stacking your XCN and XRP and the other coins that I have been stating. Some are up 37% a few days after I explain them. So for those of you who are members and have been heeding my opinion, you guys should already be in profit with those coins that I do not list for the public. But XRP is not looking the best on the crypto chart. It does look good up here around $100 as always. That is where our expectations are going to be within the next couple of years. But within the end of 2026, I want to put it past XRP to be well above $10, potentially up to $15 or even $25 up here before a major retracement. But keep in mind, if you're sticking along with the channel, we're going to get into the ins and outs on the way up. When we break out of this channel over the 200 EMA, I will start giving you better positioning for exit strategies, whether it's 20% sell-offs, 50% sell-offs, sell your whole bag, that type of stuff. But you should stack more and more XRP as these days go on. It is not a bad idea. The banks are doing it. The massive institutions are going to be doing it when this Clarity Act is approved. When they say, okay, there's the green light, we can start flooding our money into coins like XRP, Solana, and all these different ones. That is where you're going to see institutional money come in, the trillions, quadrillions of dollars pumping into this coin, and you are going to be wishing that you bought, whether it's $1.30, $1.50, whatever it may be. You guys are going to be wishing that you stacked more XRP. I promise you, I would not lead you in a wrong way, but this is the way the future is going, and there is a major market manipulation as of October 10th. So we are dealing with that bleed out period, wars, and everything else in between. But we have just a few more weeks before we see altcoin season start to take off, Bitcoin start to turn around, and the entire market start its altcoin season that we have so desperately been waiting for this entire year. Good luck. Have fun with it. Become a member if you want. Like, subscribe, write comments, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys on the next one.